success, wealth, love, fitness. We all want it, but most of us don't know how to get it, or we're in our comfort zone and don't want to bother. Wake up! Snap out of it! Why are you settling? Why are you living the way you are? Remember when you were a kid and fantasized about being rich? About being a writer or playing the piano? What happened to those wishes? Real life, that's what happened. This is the only life we have as we know. Live it the way you want. Go to thehabitformula.com and learn how to regain the life you've always wanted. Go to thehabitformula.com right now.
Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It's lunchtime with the Habit Master. So today's show is all about getting ready for the holidays. Oh, I know it's crazy. It's only August, Steph, right? But if we want to not put ourselves into debt and we want to have a great holiday without all the stress and worries of the new year in 2020, we don't want to start out the new year with a bunch of debt for stupid trinkets and stuff that we're getting our kids, right? So today we're going to focus on how to kind of get ahead of things. If we start planning what we want to do, what our budget is, and we start saving now, when the holidays come, it's all about fun. It's stress-free, and we know that we can give our kids and our families the Christmas that they want and deserve. So anyway, before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Megan Flynn, Donna Esperanza, Marty Dyer, and Sarika Vastusen. Hope I didn't chop that name off. Too bad. For grabbing a free copy of my book, The Habit Formula. If you want to change anything in your life, any type of, if you want to improve something, both professionally or personally, what you need to do is tweak something in your daily routine, and that's what the Habit Formula is all about. You can grab a free copy at thehabitformulabook.com. Again, thehabitformulabook.com. Grab a free copy, and you don't even have to read the book. Go to the back of each chapter. There's a bunch of questions, and start filling out the questions. Answer the questions to the best of your ability, and what that will do is start getting a plan together for how and what you want to change, how you're going to do it, and it will pretty much guarantee that you succeed in any endeavor that you do, because you're going to have a plan, and all you have to do is follow the plan. It's not that difficult, but what you don't realize is most people don't do that. They don't even take the first step. So grab a copy of the free book, thehabitformula.com, and it will be yours in your email as soon as you type in your email. So hit submit and it will be yours. So this week is the first week of August, right? And it is week 31 of 52. So if we just do the math, it's really easy. So 52 minus 31 is 21 weeks left till the end of the year. Well, obviously, you don't want to wait until the end of the year to buy your Christmas presents, right? Because that will be too late. So you're going to want maybe around Thanksgiving time, you got Black Friday specials that you can get, which I do a lot of my shopping for all kinds of things on Black Friday. So Black Friday is really a big discount day for me. So if we take 21 weeks to the end of the year, minus 4 weeks, so you want to go maybe Thanksgiving time, that you'll have enough money to go do your Christmas shopping in. So that means we have 17 weeks left. So let's run down some basic facts about Christmas spending. $720 billion per year on holiday season spending. And that was done from a Gallup poll study. Americans spend around $885 on Christmas. 33% spend over $1,000. In Magnify Money, which is a personal finance website, they did a study and it said 44% of shoppers racked up more than $1,000 in holiday debt on credit cards. Only half of those, which is 22% of those, would pay off the debt within 3 months. The other half would expect to pay it off over 5 months. Okay? So 17 weeks is a little over 4 months. Okay? So we're kind of getting ahead of the game. Let's jump ahead. If the average interest rate is 15.9% per year, that's $159 per year in finance charges, or $13.25 per month. So if you would pay off your credit card in 3 months, you'd have an extra $39.75 extra, just in interest, right? And in 5 months would be $66. So instead of giving money to the credit card companies because you have interest payments, why don't we, hey everybody, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a good day. Instead of, paying all that extra money, why don't we start saving now? This is like so easy to do. It said that 74% of shoppers said that they underestimated their costs. So where they went wrong is 36% had last minute gifts. And we've all been guilty of that. Maybe, you go to a party or something and someone gives you something and you're like, oh crap, now I got to reciprocate, right? And you weren't really planning on that. Well, that kind of stuff happens. But what I want to do, and we're going to lay a plan out today, is let's start to plan early. Let's start to try to get a budget together and start thinking about the holidays before it happens, before it's amongst us, and before we're like, oh my gosh, where am I going to get all this extra money? And you're putting it on a credit card that all they're doing is costing you more money in interest payments, okay? And are you ever going to pay it off, right? 27% said holiday gifts, 17% said decorations, right? And 16% said new holiday outfits, okay? You got a business event that you have to go to, and you're spending extra money on a nice dress for the holiday Christmas party. So solutions to the problem. We're going to start early. We're going to make a budget right now, and we're going to start saving for the holidays so that when it's time to go shopping, we already have money. We already know what our budget is, what we can spend on each person, and you can do the online shopping. I mean, I love to go online and shop the sales, especially Black Friday, but I know how much I can spend on each person. So if I have the money already put away, I can put it on a credit card, but I know that week I'm going to the bank and I'm saying, hey, put this money, transfer it, put it on my credit card, boom, boom, bing, bam, done, okay? And you can do the same thing. So the answer to all of this is let's get a budget together. Grab an envelope and put Christmas on it, okay? I have my envelope here. This is going to be my Christmas budget, okay? Envelope. So if we have 17 weeks until Christmas, until Thanksgiving, let's say that my budget's $1,000, okay? I have 17 people that I want to buy for, okay? Now, you have to think, okay, if you have kids, of course, you're going to spend a little bit more money on your spouse and your kids, right? Okay, so I'm going to just make this up, but this is going to be a little more concrete for me this year. But normally I spend about $300 on my kid for Christmas, okay? Now, whether that's one large gift and then a bunch of small gifts, or just a bunch of small gifts, video games and, whatever. So $300. So 300 minus 1,000, obviously 700, right? So if I have 15 other people that I have to spend money on, right, to give them gifts, that leaves me $48 per person, okay? Simple enough, 48 bucks. I can't spend any more than 48 bucks per person. Obviously, kids, you can get a toy for them or a video game for them a lot less, especially if you're buying them on sale, especially if you're going Black Friday and getting things. So that's what I have to work with, right? So if I am going to save, $1,000 in 17 weeks. That's $58.82 a week. Okay? It's easy. So I know I have $48 per person, and I know I have to save $60 per week to have $1,000 by Thanksgiving time. So that's what the envelope's for. Guess what? I already went to the bank and I got my $60. So here's my $60 for the week. I'm good this week. Now, if you say no, I can't afford $60, okay, well, what can you afford? If it's $20, then it's $20. You either have to save less and spend less so that you don't put yourself into debt, or you have to start earlier. So let's say you start at the beginning of the year, which obviously we can't go back in time, so we're just dealing with the time that we have now, which is 17 weeks. But if you start saving for Christmas of 2020 at the beginning of 2020, so January 1st, that week, you'd only have to save $20 a week, and you would have $1,000 by Thanksgiving time. So you either have to save more in a less amount of time, or you can branch it out and save less by giving yourself more time. So we're just dealing with our 17 weeks now. So you have to put away $60 a week. Put it in your envelope, put it away. Don't let anybody know where this envelope is, and don't dip into it. This is just for Christmas. Now, let's say you know somebody wants something and it's a seasonal item, right? They're going on vacation or something, and you know that it's summertime and they would like a new raft for their pool, you know, a blow-up ball, an inner tube, or some scuba gear or whatever. The easiest time to buy that is now because it's still summertime, right? And all the pool stuff's around. And maybe they are going to go on vacation in February, and you think that's a great present for them for Christmas, right? Well, you can buy that stuff now, but use this money. So you know the first week is $60. You already know $48 is your, per person. You can go buy that stuff, and a lot of that stuff's on sale right now anyway because it's the end of the season, right? People are going to be closing up their pools and all of their water sports usually by Labor Day. So a lot of the retail places are going to want to get rid of their stuff and liquidate it. So you're probably going to get a lot of bang for your buck. So start with the first envelope, and if you see things throughout the rest of the year that go on sale that people on your gift list would like, start buying it. You're going to have the money for it. Start using it. That's what it's there for. For me, I love Black Friday specials, so that's usually when I do the bulk. But during the year, if I find something that it catches my eye, that I know someone on my gift list would like, then I go ahead and get it. But I always have the money. Now, this year I'm actually doing this more, concrete. I have the envelope, but normally I do this, I just start putting a little bit of money back. But now I know exactly what I have. $48 to spend on each person. I'm putting $60 away, so I am very organized. I know this system works. My mother's been doing it since I was a child for anything. You can do this system for, let's say your kid wants to go on a ski trip with his buddies, right? And they have a part-time job. They're babysitting. They've got a newspaper route, whatever it is. They're doing Uber. They're, working at McDonald's, whatever. Do the same exact thing. If you know the ski trip is, in February, well, you have X amount of weeks. This is how much it's going to cost. This is how much per week. If you do that, they will have the money. They just have to give it to you. You help them be responsible for the money. This is awesome. I call it the envelope system. I have envelopes all over my house for different things. So we're going to Mexico on Thanksgiving, actually. So I'll be doing my Black Friday shopping in Mexico, and that's fine. I've got Wi-Fi there. It's no big deal. I'm saving for my vacation. I always have a vacation envelope that I stash an extra $20, $50 a week, and it adds up so that when it's time to go on vacation, I have money set aside. I know how many excursions we can take, and that therefore, and it doesn't break the bank. I'm never in debt vacations. I'm always pre-planning. I already have a plan for next year's vacation coming up. Already putting money aside. So this is an easy thing that you guys can start doing. Start thinking about the holidays. I know it's beautiful weather outside. It's hot today. I was kind of sweating a little bit earlier. I met my banker for lunch. It is an easy way for you not to get yourself into debt in 2020 and to be able just to relax, have a stress-free holiday, knowing that you have money set aside, that you're not going to start 2020, worrying about how you're going to pay for last year's Christmas, right? That's the last thing you want to do. So get a hold of an envelope, start putting money away. You've got 17 weeks to save something for the holidays. And that's it for today. It's pretty easy to start a new habit. We're going to do that right now. So grab your envelopes, put the extra cash that you need. Think about your list of people. And I know for us, I don't give to all the adults anymore. We've got a lot of kids in our family. I focus on them and maybe a bigger family gift instead of giving individual gifts to the adults. That works. Nobody's complained, and it saves me a lot of money giving something to someone that, once you're an adult, you kind of have everything. You have your household together. You've got a family. You don't really need a lot of stuff. So, that's an easy way to stay on budget too when you're just focusing on the little guys and something that they would enjoy. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Let's start a new habit right now. Get your blank envelopes and start saving for the holidays. Thanks for watching. If you want to grab a free copy and learn how to really dive in to more habit formations and things that aren't working out in your life, go grab a copy of my free book, thehabitformulabook.com. Again, thehabitformulabook.com. You guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We're going to be talking about cardiovascular disease and your mouth health. So that's it for me today. Let's build good habits together, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Bye-bye.